All right, Randall, this is the problem you asked for. Hi, by the way, how you doing? I miss you. Um, this worksheet said to use the elimination method. When you're using the elimination method, you have to have your x's plus your y's on one side and then your constant term on the other. So for the equation that's on the left, and this was number 9 from your worksheet, okay? So the equation on the left has a 25x, all right? But I need to get the y term on the left-hand side also. So I want to do the opposite of the negative 16y to both sides. So I'm going to add 16y to both sides of the equal sign. All right, so on the left, 25x and 16y, they are not like terms. So all I can do is write 25x plus 16y. And on the right, you bring down your 91, and the 16y's cancel on the right. For the second equation, we want to get x and y on the left and leave the 64 on the right. So this time I'm going to add 16x to both sides. Okay. So again, 16x and 16y are not like terms. So I am going to just rewrite that. So that becomes 16x plus 16y equals 64. All right, so now for the elimination method, what you want to do is you want to have the two equations on top of each other. So I am going to take this equation. No, it's not letting me do that. Okay. I'm going to take this equation and I'm going to copy that here. $25x plus 16y equals 91. And I'm going to take this equation and copy it right underneath it. So this is 16x plus 16y equals 64. Now, the concept of elimination is that we want to add the two equations together to eliminate. Okay, so if this term right here was a negative 16y, there's a positive 16y in red. If the other one were negative, then when I add the two equations together, the y's would cancel, and that's what I want to happen. So I'm going to multiply the second equation, the whole thing, by negative 1. And the rule is that, let me rewrite that so that it looks clearer. The rule is that if you are multiplying everything through by the same number, you're not really changing the value of the equation. You're multiplying by negative 1. So that equation becomes negative 16x minus 16y equals negative 64. And then the top equation, I'm not changing it all, I'm just carrying it down. All right, so now I'm ready to add the two equations together. I'm going to add them. So negative 16x and positive 25x. I think that's 9x. I'm using a calculator to check my work there. 25 minus 16 is 9, yes. These cancel, that's what I wanted to happen. Bring down the equal sign, and I've got negative 64 and positive 91 equals positive 27. All right, so now I don't have any y's in the equation. I'm going to solve for x by dividing both sides by 9. And I find out that x equals 3. I'm halfway there. I'm actually more than halfway there. I'm going to take that x equals 3, and I'm going to plug it back into either one of the original two equations. I think I'm going to plug it into the second equation. All right, so the second equation was 16y equals 64 minus 16x. And I'm just going to plug in x equals 3. Oops, let me circle that in green because I'm going to put it here in green, okay? So I've got 16y equals 64 minus 16 times 3. All right, so I'm going to do that multiply. So negative 16 times 3 is negative 48. I'm going to bring this down. 64 minus 48 is 16. And then divide both sides by 16. And I have y equals 1. That's my solution, 3, 1. All right, Randall. I hope this helps. Bye.